question for Kyle. You might not know this. It's not an everyday question, but here I had this thought today. You know how when you shoot a bullet out of a rifle barrel, you can look at that bullet like ballistically and see if it was shot out of the same barrel. It leaves a little fingerprint, the way that the twist works.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I had this idea like, oh, but when you shoot through a barrel, that barrel gets wear. So hypothetically, I murder someone, right? And then I fire make it an AK-47, something durable. I fire 2,000 rounds out that barrel. Do I now have a rifle that almost proves I didn't kill the guy because it's a different fingerprint?
No. You'd be better off just destroying the rifle. That's what you want to do. You want to destroy the rifle because not only does the bullet leave that telltale thing that I don't think you could eliminate with a couple thousand rounds, and plus now we got to go get a case of ammo. Now we're making a lot of noise. People come around. Why are you shooting so much? Don't worry about it. This is the whole thing, right? Plus, when you stamp that primer, when you fire the bullet, that's a unique indicator as well. The way that primer strikes or the firing pin strikes the primer, those are those all match too. Like this one, you can tell that shell came out of this gun. So,
and 1,500 rounds later, 2,500 rounds later, you think that wouldn't change?
I always hear ARs talked about 10,000 rounds of barrel life, and that's before you lose accuracy. That's not even talking about like smoothing the bore out and making it so that it doesn't have rifling in it at all anymore. And I think what you'd see is like maybe less defined marks, but the same marks. The same way if a lighter person wore the same pair of shoes, it's still the same indicator. It's just not imprinted as deeply, maybe. I don't know anything about ballistics at like a real deal level, though. I just know what bullets look like.
Or maybe there's a better way to foul the barrel, than shooting bullets, right? They hit it.
I saw a movie once where it was a pistol, and he immediately took a rat tail file, which is a cylindrical file, and ran it down the barrel and rasped out the barrel real quick. And that would probably do the trick if you were, effective enough at it. Of course, you could just melt the son of a bitch if you got an oxyacetylene. That would be the way to go.
Okay. Anyway, I had that question.
Today I learned.
Jot that down.
Kyle
I know nothing about guns, so hey, look at that.
But you know a bit about murder?
Not offhand. Not a thing.
Classic murderer response.
Classic murder response.
Me murder? Never. Oh my god!
Never in a million years.
Someone who takes great offense at a joke about them killing someone. Like me, never. How would I even get away with that? What do you even?
That was never proven.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It would smell so bad after 1 week, dude. It wouldn't even.
All right, so those are the weirdest to me, and you can almost understand how it gets that way. But the people who kill someone. And then they're like, what do I do now? Now there's a body in my house.
Mm-hmm.
Throw some newspaper on it, Big Daddy style. And that, the people who do that, and the people, so many serial killers, you hear about the smell. It ends up being the smell from the rotting corpses in their house, under their house, around their house. Yep. Oh my God.
They get caught because of procrastination, not even carelessness. It's I'll get rid of that rotting head tomorrow, and then they don't for 3 weeks, and you get nose blind to stuff. You get nose blind to it. They don't notice the slow rot, all the nonsense. Yeah, a lot of fucking corpses, and it's not his first rodeo. You don't.
Yeah, because after a while, you're used to that.
A lot of times, their mom 100%. Has been upstairs in the bed for a decade, and so they're used to it. So when they start bringing the ladies home and taking them apart, trying to fix mom piece by piece, they don't notice the smell.
Is there a scent called cadaverine? That's what it's called. Cadaverine.
That's a new perfume that Calvin Klein is releasing.
Cadaverine. Smell like shit. Smell terrible.
It's called corpse.
Corpse. It's the worst selling scented candy.
No, they can sell them on anything. What's her face sells the pussy one.
Glue.
Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She sells a vagina candle.